You prayed, you believed, you waited, and nothing happened. At least that's what it looks like. But God is working in ways you cannot see. The impossible is already in motion. You've been standing in the waiting, every promise feeling late. Every prayer felt like it vanished, every door felt sealed and straight. But the God who spoke to Abraham is speaking over you today. What looks like silence from the outside is God already making a way. Nothing is too hard for him, nothing is beyond his hands. When the natural says impossible, the supernatural says I can. Not impossible, God said yes. Not impossible, he does the rest. Faith that moves mountains, faith that parts the sea. What God promised, he delivers. Nothing's impossible for me. You feel like you've been waiting too long, like everyone else got their miracle, and yours never came. But hear this, the same God who parted the Red Sea did it at the last possible moment. Not early, not late, exactly on time. Your miracle is not canceled, it's just on God's timing. Keep believing. Every night you almost gave up, every doubt that hit you hard, every moment felt like silence. God was working in the dark, like a seed beneath the winter, like the dawn before the light. God was moving through your waiting, building something out of sight. Nothing is too hard for him, nothing is beyond his hand. When the natural says impossible, the supernatural says I can. Not impossible, God said yes. Not impossible, he does the rest. Faith that moves mountains, faith that parts the sea. What God promised, he delivers. Nothing's impossible for me. You feel like stopping right before something changes. Don't. Because the breakthrough always comes at the moment it feels most impossible. That pressure you feel right now, that heaviness in your chest, that's not the end closing in. That's the miracle pushing through. David picked up 5 smooth stones and ran toward the giant. Not away from him, run toward your impossible. Because God already decided the outcome, and he decided it in your favor. Move now, I believe what God will say. I don't need to see the answer, I just need to trust his word. Every promise he has spoken, every prayer that he has heard. Nothing is too hard for him, nothing is beyond his hand. When the natural says impossible, the supernatural says I can. Not impossible, for me. Not impossible, impossible. God said yes. Not impossible, not impossible. He does the rest. Faith that moves mountains, faith that parts the sea. What God promised, he delivers. Nothing's impossible for me. You prayed for this moment. cried for this moment. You held on for this moment. Don't stop now. Your miracle is one step away, one prayer away, one act of faith away. God never lost track of you, not even for 1 second. Keep going. The impossible is about to become your testimony. Warriors don't quit. They rise. You didn't find this by accident. You were led here. Subscribe. This is your place. Listen. You feel it, don't you? That pressure, that weight. Like everything is coming against you at once. But what you don't see is what's surrounding you. Father, right now, for every warrior listening, every person under attack, you said, I will be a wall of fire around them. So let it rise now. I am covered by fire. I am covered by fire. I am covered by fire. Nothing can touch me. I am covered. I am chosen. I'm standing in His flame. Every battle, every weapon burns before it hits my name. I am guarded. I am hidden in the presence of the King. I don't fight alone anymore. He is everything. I am covered by fire. I am covered by fire. I am covered by fire. They thought I'd break when the pressure came. Thought I'd fall in the middle of pain. But something inside refused to die. There's a fire in me they can't deny. Every attack, every scheme burned before it reached me. I didn't survive by chance. God was standing around me. Even when I couldn't see, He was fighting over me. I am covered by fire. I am covered by fire. I am covered by fire. I will never break. If you feel this, type it now. I am covered by fire. You almost quit right before the shift. You almost gave up right before it changed. That's why it got heavier, because breakthrough was closer than ever. You didn't come this far to fall now. Not today, not now, not ever. 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 I am covered. I am covered. I am covered. I am covered. I am covered by fire. 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 me. The enemy placed every obstacle in your path on purpose, because he knows where you are going, and he is terrified of what happens when you get there. So he built the walls higher, the giants bigger, the battles harder. But he forgot one thing: God already decided the ending, and he decided it in your favor. Run toward it. The giant standing, I have felt the ground beneath me shake. I have heard the voice of failure telling me I had too much to take. But the God who breathed the morning put the fire in my chest, did not bring me to this battle just to fall like all the rest. The bigger the giant standing, the greater the God behind the storm. The harder the road before me, the closer I am to coming home. Run toward it, don't you dare turn back. Run toward it, every giant, every attack. God already wrote the ending. God already won the war. Run toward it, that's what warriors are for. Samson stood in the temple of the Philistines, blind, chained, humiliated. Everything the enemy had taken from him, his strength, his sight, his freedom. And in that moment, chained between two pillars, he prayed one last prayer. Lord, remember me. Just that. Lord, remember me. And God answered. And in one moment, Samson destroyed more enemies than he had in his entire life. Your greatest moment of impact may come from your lowest point. The enemy thought he had finished you. He only positioned you. Lord, remember me. God hears that prayer, and he answers it. Every scar upon my body is a story of a war I didn't lose. Every night I hit the bottom was the night God lit the fuse. For the fire burning in me was not put there to go out. It was placed here for the battle that the enemy knows about. Run toward it, don't you dare turn back. Run toward it, every giant, every attack. God already wrote the ending. God already won the war. Run toward it, that's what warriors are for. The enemy is not fighting you randomly. He is fighting you strategically. He knows your assignment. He knows your calling. He knows what God placed inside you, and he has been trying to stop it since before you were born. Every attack has been targeted, not because you are weak, but because you are dangerous to everything the enemy is building. Run toward it, because the enemy already knows. He loses when you arrive. I will not retreat in silence. I will not bow before the night. I was made before the morning. I was chosen for this turn back. Run toward it. Every giant, every attack. God already wrote the ending. God already won the war. Run toward it. That's what warriors are for. Run toward it. Run toward it. Run toward it. Don't you dare turn back. Run toward it. God already won the war. Samson said, Lord, remember me. And God answered, He remembers you too. Run toward it. The ending is already written, and it is in your favor. You didn't end up here by accident. Every battle you survived, every wound that didn't kill you, that was not bad luck. That was preparation. God didn't build you for comfort. He built you for this. I belong. Through the fire, every step has cost me more. Every night felt like forever. Every wound left me unsure. But the scars upon my body tell a story, not a grave. I was forged inside the furnace. I was built for what I face. The enemy miscounted every blow he thought would win. Only made me harder, only drove me deeper in. I was built for this. God doesn't build failure. I was built for this. Every battle, every scar brought me closer to who I are. I was built for this. Nehemiah stood before a broken wall. Jerusalem in ruins, his people in shame. And the enemies laughed. Sanballat mocked him. Even a fox could knock down what you're building. Nehemiah didn't argue, didn't retreat. He prayed and kept building, with a sword in one hand and a tool in the other. The wall was finished in 52 days. What they said would never rise, rose. You have been building under mockery, under pressure, under attack. Keep building. God is not mocking your progress. He is watching your obedience. Now I rise from every ash heap. Now I run toward what I feared. Every voice that said impossible is the voice that disappears. For the God who formed me in the dark already knew the light. He didn't build me to be broken. He built me for the fight. I was built for this. God doesn't build failure. I was built for this. Every battle, every scar, every wound that left its mark. I was built for this. The pressure you feel right now, that's not destruction, that's construction. God is not breaking you down. He is building you up. And what he builds, no enemy can tear down. 52 days. The wall stood, and you will too. Retreat in silence. I will not bow to what they say. I was formed before the morning. I was chosen for this day. Every weapon formed against me is a weapon with no name. God already signed the verdict. Nothing ever stays the same. I was built for this. God doesn't build failure. I was built for this. Every isn't done building yet. Keep going. You are outnumbered. You are outgunned. Every natural sign says you lose, but you forgot something. You didn't come to this battle alone. The God of armies came with you, and he has never lost a war.
Before the darkness, I have felt the arrows fly. I have stared at what surrounds me underneath the broken sky. But the God who never slumbers keeps his watch through every night. Every enemy must answer to the God of endless might. More are with me than against me. Heaven fights upon my side. Every force that comes to take me meets the God in whom I hide. God of armies, fight for me. Every chain, let it break free. God of armies, stand between every giant, every dark thing. God of armies, fight for me.
Hezekiah was surrounded. 25,000 Assyrian soldiers, the most powerful army on earth, surrounding Jerusalem. And Hezekiah did one thing. He spread the enemy's letter before the Lord and said, Lord, look at this. You alone are God over all kingdoms. Now save us. That night, one angel. One night. 25,000 soldiers. God! Hezekiah didn't fight a single battle. He just brought his impossible to God. What letter of impossibility are you holding right now? Spread it before the Lord. Let him read it and watch what one angel can do in one night.
Every stronghold has to crumble, every fortress has to fall. In the name above all names, now Jesus standing over all. I have seen the hand of heaven move the mountains in my way, and the God who moved them yesterday is moving them today. God of armies, fight for me. Every chain, let it break free. God of armies, stand between every giant, every dark thing. God of armies, fight for me.
You are not the first person to feel surrounded. Hezekiah felt it. Jehoshaphat felt it. Elisha's servant felt it. And every single time, God showed up. Not early, not late. Exactly when the pressure was greatest. That is when God moves. You are right there. Hold your position.
I speak to every mountain, every wall that blocks my way. In the name above all names, every darkness must obey. For the Lord of angel armies lives and breathes inside of me, and the power of the living God was born to set me free. God of armies, fight for me. Every chain, let it break free. God of armies, stand between every giant, every dark thing. God of armies, fight for me.
God of armies,
fight. God of armies, fight. God of armies, fight.
fight for me. 25,000 in one night. One angel, one prayer. What are you spreading before the Lord tonight? He already has the answer. You have been been praying, and all you hear is silence. No answer, no sign, no movement. And the silence is starting to feel like abandonment, but hear this. Silence is not absence. God does his greatest work in the moments that feel the most quiet. He is working right now in the silence. You just cannot hear it yet.
You've been waiting in the quiet, every prayer meant to still, every cry that went unanswered, every night against your will. But the seed does not hear the rainfall when it's buried underground. It just grows in all that darkness till the day that it is found. What looks like God forgetting, is God still at work? What feels like total silence is the sound of something being born. He is working in the silence, he is moving in the dark. He has never stopped believing in the dream inside your heart. Not silent, not absent, not finished, not done. He is working in the silence, God has already begun.
When Jesus heard that Lazarus was sick, the Bible says he loved Martha and Mary and Lazarus. And then he stayed where he was 2 more days. He waited on purpose, not because he forgot, not because he didn't care, because he loved them too much to give them the small miracle. He wanted to give them the resurrection. If Jesus had gone immediately, Lazarus would have been healed. But because he waited, Lazarus was raised from the dead, and an entire village witnessed the power of God. Your miracle has not come yet, not because God forgot you, but because he loves you too much to give you the small answer. He is preparing the resurrection. He is working in the silence, and what is coming is greater than what you asked for.
Every season felt like winter, every door felt sealed and tight. But the dawn does not apologize for the darkness of the night. Like the potter at the wheel, now working clay with patient hands, God is shaping something in you that only silence understands. He is working in the silence, he is moving in the dark. He has never stopped believing in the dream inside your heart. Not silent, not absent, not finished, not done. He is working in the silence, God has already begun.
Genesis 1 says, "The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters." Before God spoke, before there was light, before anything existed, the Spirit was already hovering, already present, already working. In the darkness, in the silence, that is what God does. He hovers over the darkness before he speaks the light. Right now, over your silence, over your waiting, over the formless void of your unanswered prayer, the Spirit of God is hovering, and he is about to speak. And when God speaks into your silence, what was formless becomes form. What was dark becomes light. What was empty becomes full. He is working in the silence, and he's about to speak.
Him in the silence, I will praise him in the dark. I will hold the dream he gave me deep inside my faithful heart. For the God who spoke to nothing and called everything to be is the same God hovering over every silent place in me. He is working in the silence, he is moving in the dark. He has never stopped believing in the dream inside your heart. Not silent, not absent, not finished, not done. He is working in the silence, God has already begun. He is working in
Jesus waited 2 days, and Lazarus walked out of the tomb. Your silence is not abandonment, it is preparation. God is hovering over your darkness right now, and He is about to speak. When He speaks, what was dead will walk out.
He is working in the silence.
He never stopped, not even for 1 second. You prayed, you believed, you waited, and nothing happened. At least that's what it looks like. But God is working in ways you cannot see. The impossible is already in motion.
You've been standing in the waiting, every promise feeling late. Every prayer felt like it vanished, every door felt sealed and straight. But the God who spoke to Abraham is speaking over you today. What looks like silence from the outside is God already making a way. Nothing is too hard for Him, nothing is beyond His hands. When the natural says impossible, the supernatural says I can. Not impossible, God said yes. Not impossible, He does the rest. Faith that moves mountains, faith that parts the sea. What God promised He delivers. Nothing's impossible for me.
You feel like you've been waiting too long, like everyone else got their miracle, and yours never came. But hear this, the same God who parted the Red Sea did it at the last possible moment. Not early, not late, exactly on time. Your miracle is not canceled, it's just on God's timing. Keep believing.
Every night you almost gave up, every doubt that hit you hard. Every moment felt like silence, God was working in the dark. Like a seed beneath the winter, like the dawn before the light. God was moving through your waiting, building something out of sight. Nothing is too hard for Him, nothing is beyond His hand. When the natural says impossible, the supernatural says I can. Not impossible, God said yes. Not impossible, He does the rest. Faith that moves mountains, faith that parts the sea. What God promised He delivers. Nothing's impossible for me.
You feel like stopping right before something changes. Don't. Because the breakthrough always comes at the moment it feels most impossible. That pressure you feel right now, that heaviness in your chest, that's not the end closing in. That's the miracle pushing through. David picked up 5 smooth stones and ran toward the giant. Not away from him, run toward your impossible. Because God already decided the outcome, and He decided it in your favor.
Move now, I believe what God will say. I don't need to see the answer, I just need to trust His word. Every promise He has spoken, every prayer that He has heard. Nothing is too hard for Him, nothing is beyond His hand. When the natural says impossible, the supernatural says I can. Not impossible, He does the rest.
nothing's impossible for me. You prayed for this moment. You cried for this moment. You held on for this moment. Don't stop now. Your miracle is one step away, one prayer away, one act of faith away. God never lost track of you, not even for 1 second. Keep going. The impossible is about to become your testimony. You survived something that was supposed to destroy you. The diagnosis, the betrayal, the loss. The season that took everything, and you are still here. But here's what no one talks about. Surviving is not the same as being free. You're still carrying the heat of what happened, still smelling like the smoke. But hear this. 3 men walked out of a furnace and didn't smell like smoke at all, because God was in there with them. He is in there with you. They turned the fire up 7 times. They thought the heat would be my end. They threw me in to break me down, but broke the chains I carried in. The thing they built to destroy me became the place where I was freed. Every flame that rose against me burned the rope, not burned me. I am not defined by the furnace. I am not the ash they thought I'd leave. The fire never had the final word. Only God speaks over me. The fire didn't finish you. It freed you from the chains. The fire didn't finish you. It burned away the weight. What they threw you in to break you broke the thing that held you back. The fire didn't finish you, and you will never smell like that. Daniel chapter 3. The furnace was so hot, it killed the soldiers who threw them in. And Nebuchadnezzar looked in and said, I see 4 men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed. And the 4th looks like a son of the gods. They went in bound. They came out unbound. The fire didn't destroy the men. It destroyed the ropes. And when they came out, not one hair was singed, not one thread of clothing burned. They didn't even smell like smoke. The fire had no power over them, because the 4th man was in there. Jesus was in the furnace with them, not watching from outside, not sending an angel in there walking with them. Whatever burned you, whatever season felt like a furnace, he was in there with you. And what he walks through with you cannot consume you. You came out unbound. You just haven't seen it yet. Every scar I thought would mark me, every wound I thought would last, God was burning off the binding, turning future out of past. What I carried into the furnace was not what I carried out. God exchanged my chains for freedom in the fire of my doubts. The fire didn't finish you. It freed you from the chains. The fire didn't finish you. It burned away the weight. What they threw you in to break you broke the thing that held you back. The fire didn't finish you, and you will never smell like that. Isaiah 43:2 says, when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze, not if when. God didn't promise you would never face the fire. He promised the fire would not consume you. There is a difference. Nebuchadnezzar expected ashes. He found 4 men walking. The enemy expected your destruction. He got your deliverance instead. You are not a survivor of the fire. You are a witness that the fire had no power over what God claimed. Walk out of this, and don't look back at the smoke. I will not wear the smell of smoke now. I will not carry what was burned. Every chain the fire melted was a lesson finally learned. For the God who walked in fire walks in every flame with me. And I come out of every furnace more unbound and more set free. The fire didn't finish you. It freed you from the chains. The fire didn't finish you. It burned away the weight. What they threw you in to break you broke the thing that held you back. The fire didn't finish you, and you will never smell like that. God was in the fire too. The fire didn't finish you. They went in bound, they came out unbound. The fire burned the ropes, not the men. Whatever burned you, it burned the wrong thing. The thing that was holding you back, not you. You are still here, still standing. And you don't even smell like smoke.
The enemy has been trying to convince you that your life has no purpose, that you ended up here by accident, that nothing you do matters. But hear this. Before you were born, God already wrote your story. Every chapter, every verse, every moment you thought was a mistake was part of a plan that cannot be stopped. You were made for this.
Before the mountains found their places, before the oceans found their shore, God already knew your name now, and He had already planned for more. Every season, every struggle, every valley, every night was already in the blueprint of a God who gets it right. You are not here by accident, you are not here by chance. God placed you in this moment as part of His eternal plan. You were made for this moment, this exact time and place. You were chosen for this season, you were built for this race. God did not make a mistake when He formed you for this. You were made for this moment. You were made for this.
Esther was an orphan, living in a foreign land with no power, no position, no plan. And God placed her in the palace for such a time as this. She didn't understand why. She was afraid, she wanted to hide. But Mordecai said, "Who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" You are not in this life tonight by accident. You are not in this season of your life by accident. God placed you here for such a time as this, for this exact moment, for this exact purpose. The question is not whether God has a plan. The question is, will you say yes to it? Like Esther said yes.
You were made for this. Every gift he placed inside you, every dream he gave your heart, every passion, every calling was designed before the start. Not to leave you without purpose, not to leave you without guide, but to lead you to the moment you were born to step inside. You are not here by accident, you are not here by chance. God placed you in this moment as part of his eternal plan. You were made for this moment, this exact time and place. You were chosen for this season, you were built for this race. God did not make a mistake when he formed you for this. You were made for this moment. You were made for this. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future." God did not say, "I hope things work out for you." He said, "I know the plans, not I think, not I hope, I know." God already knows the end of your story, and he wrote it before the beginning. Every detour you took, every mistake you made, every door that closed was already written into the plan, because God doesn't plan around your mistakes. He plans through them. You are exactly where you need to be for such a time as this. You were made for this. The stars now has a purpose for my life, and his plan cannot be broken by the darkness or the night. You are not here by accident, you are not here by chance. God placed you in this moment as part of his eternal plan. You were made for this moment, this exact time and place. You were chosen for this season, you were built for this race. God did not make a mistake when he formed you for this. You were made for this moment. You were made for this moment, this exact time and place. You were chosen for this season. You were built for this race. God did not make a mistake when he formed you for this. You were made for this moment. Oh. You were made for this. Esther said yes, and the nation was saved. Jeremiah said yes, and generations were changed. You don't have to see the whole plan. You just have to say yes to this moment, to this purpose, to this calling. God already wrote the ending, and it is good. You were made for this. Say yes! You have been carrying a wound that no one else can see. Something broke inside you a long time ago. And you have been holding it together on the outside while falling apart on the inside. But hear this. The same Jesus who stopped for a blind man that the whole crowd tried to silence is looking at your wound right now. And he's not walking past you. He stopped for you. You've been hiding all the broken places, smiling through the silent wall. Every scar you tried to cover, every wound behind the door. But Jesus sees the hidden places, every fracture
Here's a story to be told. Every scar becomes a star. Every wound becomes a weapon. Every broken thing you bring becomes beautiful in His hands. He heals, He restores, He makes whole what was torn. Every scar becomes a star.
Bartimaeus sat by the road, blind, begging, invisible to everyone around him. And when he heard that Jesus was passing by, the whole crowd told him to be quiet. Sit down, stop shouting, you don't matter. But Bartimaeus shouted louder, and Jesus stopped. In the middle of the crowd, for one man, He called him, He healed him. The crowd that tried to silence him witnessed His miracle right now. Every voice telling you that you are too broken, too far gone, too much, too loud with your pain. Jesus is stopping for you right now. Shout louder, He hears you.
Every relationship the enemy shattered. Every dream He turned to dust. Every moment felt like winter. Every heart that lost its trust. God is in the restoration business. He has never lost a case. Every broken thing surrendered. He rebuilds with perfect grace. Every scar becomes a star. Every wound becomes a weapon. Every broken thing you bring becomes beautiful in His hands. He heals, He restores, He makes whole what was torn. Every scar becomes a star.
Bartimaeus received his sight, and the first thing he saw was the face of Jesus. Whatever has been blind in your life, your hope, your faith, your future, when Jesus heals it, the first thing you will see is that He was right there the entire time. He never left. He was passing by, and He stopped for you. Don't let anyone silence your cry. Shout louder! He has already stopped. He is already looking at you.
I will not live in the pain. Every wound I lay before Him, He is making whole again. For the God who healed the broken, for the God who raised the dead, is the same God standing over every wound inside my head. Every scar becomes a star. Every wound becomes a weapon. Every broken thing you bring becomes beautiful in His hands. He heals, He restores, He makes whole what was torn. Every scar becomes a star. Becomes a star. Every scar, every wound becomes a weapon. Every broken thing you bring becomes beautiful in His hands. He heals, He restores.
Every scar becomes a star. Bartimaeus shouted louder when they told him to be quiet, and Jesus stopped. Don't let anyone silence your cry. Shout louder! He sees every scar, and every single one is about to become a star.